Hi, this is Deeper with deeperlassureblog.com or www.deeperlassure.com. Speaking about building your brand, how do you build your own brand or how do you build a brand? Stay tuned because in the next few minutes I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 ingredients, the 5 must-have in order to be able to build your brand so that people can be flocking to you and wanting to do business with you. Stay tuned. So welcome back. So what are the 5 ingredients to building your brand? How do you build your brand? How do you build it such that people would want to get attracted to you and want to do business with you? The number one thing, we're gonna go straight into it. The number one thing is you gotta have a branded infrastructure. What do I mean by that? You've got to have a place where people can come to learn about you, to get information from you. You've got to have a branded infrastructure, like a hub, right, where everyone can come, like a home base, right, where everyone can come and discover you and learn about what it is that you're sharing with them. That is very, very critical. And what kind of infrastructure can you have? Infrastructure can come in different ways, right? Infrastructure can come in terms of you can use a blog, and which I believe is the very, very best. People go with the free blog, right? But I would rather recommend you go with a paid version of a blog. Why is that? Because the free blog are usually limited in what it is that you can do with your blog, because usually those sites that offer a free blog will just allow you to usually kind of just put content on there, but then they won't allow you to be able to like advertise the way you should or the way you can, so that to bring traffic, or so that people, when they come to your site to glean from your content, can also buy from you. So you want to make sure you're going with a paid blogging system, right? That is very, very critical. If you want to see the kind of blogging system that I use, you can just simply go to blog.deeperlasure.com. That's blog.deeperlashure.com to see the kind of blogging system that I go with. Or yeah, so just take a look at that. So you want to have a branded infrastructure, and that could be a blog, it can be your Facebook fan page, right? It could be your YouTube channel, it could be your Instagram, it could be your Twitter. You want to have a system, a branded infrastructure where people can come and glean your content. But you see, all those other things that I mentioned besides your blog, they're like the social media their social medias. But the thing is, you don't have control over them, right? You're not Zuckerberg that owns Facebook, so you don't have control over anything that goes on Facebook can decide to shut your account or not, right? And then what do you do? So I would highly recommend that in terms of branding infrastructure, you use a paid blogging system, right? And like I said, you can go to blog.deeperlashow.com to see the kind of blogging system that I use. I think will be very critical, and help you for your business, right? Number two, besides the built branding infrastructure, which is very, very key, is to also have a lead magnet. A lead magnet. And what is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is simply something attractive, right? Just from what it means, like it's a magnet, right, that attracts lead, interested people, the high targeted audience to come and give you their information, so that they can continually learn from you, right? When a lead magnet is something you can put on your blog that would allow people to that will give people, like, say for example, you're in the baking industry, you can say the five must-haves to be able to create the perfect upside down cake. Yeah, I think there's something like that. Yeah, an upside down cake, right? The 5 must-have tips to create the perfect upside down cake. To get this information, you have to leave me your email address, and then you get a PDF of all those things, right? You see, people would be interested, especially those in the baking niche, right? They'll be interested and they want to give their email address to have access to that information. That's what I mean by a lead magnet. What is it in your own industry, whatever an industry may be, network marketing industry, traditional business, whatever it is that you think people would love to have in your niche, right? People would love to have. Offer that as a lead magnet, and you can introduce that on your homepage, right? You can be on the top of your blogging header. It could be directly inside your blog post. It can be on the sidebars on the sides of your blog, right? but you want to make sure that it's somewhere that people can easily have access to it. So you need a lead magnet. Number three thing is, we're talking about building your brand, right? We're talking about how to build your own brand, so that people can come and work with you. And that is also by sharing content, by sharing valuable content that people want to have access to, right? Content, maybe you're in the baking industry, you want to give probably recipes, right? Recipes to making pineapple upside down cake, or recipes to making banana shortbread, or whatever it is, the content that's kind of relevant to your industry that people would like. You share those kind of valuable content. That's what's going to attract a regular audience, regular traffic coming to your site. So you want to be making sure you're giving valuable content, and the content can vary in different kind of ways, maybe in testimonials, right, of people who have been using your services, sharing stories, right, that would attract people, helping people to understand that people went through this situation and then they got your product, and or they got what it is they're using. Just sharing stories about the struggles that people went through, and then and maybe they discovered you, or they discovered that will also attract people to begin to learn more about you, so that they know what they know you first, and they like what the value you're giving, right, the tips you're giving concerning the industry, concerning the niche that you're in, right, and then they after they like you, they trust you enough, so that when you're maybe telling them later on to get this, to get that, they will follow on and just decide to get it because of what they trust you. So it's the know, like, and trust, right? You want to make sure people get to that trust level so that they can begin to follow your recommendations. And one of the things you want to do in your content, right, is at the end of it, you want to be given a call to action. What should people do after they look at your content? What should people do after they've listened to your 5 tips on building, say, the right website, if you're into website development and things like that, right? What are the 5 tips? Maybe to learn more, or to get a better course, or maybe they can go to this site, they can get your lead magnet, they can do something, but always be given a call to action at the end of your blog post, at the end of your content. It makes it very, very powerful to have people continually learn from you. So we've talked about the number one, having a branded site. Number two is to have a lead magnet. Number three is your content and value, which is critical, very critical, very, very critical. Number four is promotion, right? You want to be promoting your content, right? Maybe you're writing the content and all that, but it's not probably getting traction yet. The way to promote it, you can do it in several ways. You can put it on your social media, on all your social media avenues, right? Your Facebook, your Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Plus, right, and all those social media outlets out there. You want to put it on there so that people can get to know that all this content that you're offering is available, and people can come to your blog. You see, you want to keep on bringing them to your blog, your central hub, so that they can learn more from you and begin to know, like, and trust you to follow up on your recommendations to them, right? So promotions is very, very key. And number five is conversion and sales. Conversions and sales. This is really very easy. Conversion and sales, and that happens when you do it, especially like I'm sharing with you, on a paid blogging system, right? Because you create a hub space where people can continually get information from you. When they begin to build that relationship with you, they know you, they like you, and they trust you enough to follow up on your recommendations. So you begin to have conversions and sales in your business pretty much almost automatically when you have it in consistency. You want to be blogging daily. Remember that you want to be blogging regularly, frequently, so that people do not just forget about you. You want to make sure it's consistent. So you want to make sure you're going through all these 5, right? Having a branded hub, right? Branded infrastructure, having a lead magnet, very critical. Having your content and value being delivered to your market space via your blog, and also promoting your blog, very, very important. And also finally, conversions and sales pretty much happening for you almost automatically. So it's very, very important. So I believe this information has been very, very vital to you, and I hope you're going to begin to implement. If you want to build your brand, I believe you're going to follow it. If you like the opportunity to learn more, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be sharing more about this topic on my blog. So you can go to dipolashoreblog.com. That's dipolashoreblog.com. Go there to get more access to that information, and also a whole lot of other things that I share on my blog. I mean, absolutely game changing, and you get all those information for free. dipolashoreblog.com. And if you like the opportunity to work one-on-one with me, say you're probably getting this information, you're like, and say, wow, I like this guy, I like the opportunity to work one-on-one with him to help me to build my business, to take my business to the next level, then you want to go to www.dipolasshore.com. That's www.dipolasshore.com. And when you do that, you will get the opportunity to, once you go through the video and to learn more about what it is that I do, you get the opportunity to work closer with me, right? Closer with me. Either myself or my personal assistant will be getting a hold of you once you submit your information on a safe and secure order page, right? My assistant and I will be getting we'll be giving you a call to schedule a personal one-on-one coaching session with me, where I can help you to devise a game plan to help you to reach your goals very, very quickly, very speedily. I'm on a personal mission to help 100 people earn $10,000 per month in their business. And you know, the truth of the matter is, I'm going to make it happen with or without you, but of course I would love the opportunity to do it with you. This is Deeper once again telling you that I believe in you. You have everything that it takes to succeed. Want to work with me? dipolasshore.com, right? Let's lock arms together. Let's help make this a transformational year for you. Until next time, when I can share more ideas with you, I want to keep going, right? I believe in you. You have everything that it takes to succeed. Have a wonderful, have an awesome day, because you, my friend, absolutely deserve it. Bye for now.